Hi everyone, welcome back to my messy lab and to the third part of the IBM computer restoration. So this barn find computer has reached the point to be taken care of it. And look at that. It's completely rusted, the cabinet. So I don't know how it will be the inside. I've been able to remove the discs, which unfortunately were left inside, close it, so I don't even know the condition of the head. I was gently moving on each side this way in order to make them free, and I was able just delicate to bring them out. So hopefully I have not damaged the heads. So I will flip over the unit and see the backside. I've just been able to remove the screws. One of those was really hard and I had to spray some deoxide product to remove. So I have to see inside. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. So far, so good. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. I was expecting to find a very bad condition inside, but look at that. That's not really bad. That's not really bad. Okay, so this is the 64 to 256 kilobyte CPU. So this is not earlier version. Looks like a little bit more modern. if you can accept modern word for this piece of equipment. So I will go to remove completely the cabinet and start to think about the strategy. Okay, so motherboard is out, just here in my hand. And yes, I have also removed the speaker here. Okay, the motherboard is nice and clean now. Every point of the board has been cleaned, of course not below the ICs, but well, the result is not too bad. I have to say that I have changed my way, and instead of, I started with the contact cleaner, which have treated and have taken care and addressed all the oxidation signs, and that was good. But after that, remained on the board a layer of dusty that the contact cleaner was not able to take care, to address. But instead of the usage of kerosene, I have remembered that in a previous video I have used glass cleaner to clean a board, and this is exactly what I have done. I have used glass cleaner with toothbrush and brushes and toothpicks like that, and here are cleaners, and so any kind of tool to go in the small corners, this tool here to point with paper. So it take me a while to arrive at this point. However, I am pretty satisfied, and I have not performed any test on this unit. And I have to say that the board is quite in good condition. So yes, it seems that we can go ahead with the power supply. I hope that the power supply is a linear type, so I can wake up with the variac. While I will wake up the power supply, I mean, after I have tested it, I will do the same with the with the power supply connected to the motherboard. So I will wake up the power supply already tested connected to the motherboard in order to give slowly voltage to the motherboard. And this can be done only if the power supply is a linear type. If it is a switch mode, but I don't believe that is a switch mode, we cannot use this technique. So let's go ahead and open the power supply and see the condition. And after that we will decide how we proceed. All the screws are removed. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Very dark. Very dark. Well, that could be also because of the fan. The fan has blown in all the dust that could collect back in those days. But likely there are no water damage. That is really nice. So I think that at this point I will take several pictures and I will remove the boards from inside and get them a good cleaning and see the condition of the electrolytics, like this one here. And if I will not see nothing of obvious, maybe I will try directly to power it on. So let's go with the removal of the boards. As a first try, I have used pressed air with brush, trying to remove all the dusty. And well, it's better, but I'm not yet satisfied. This is the first capacitor that I have removed, and let's see. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, also the capacitance is not higher, so that looks like a good capacitor. So if I will find in this way, I think I will power on the unit without any replacement. So I will go ahead and I will check the biggest capacitor, and then we will see if the board is still running or not. That would be really impressive. So I'll go ahead with the capacitor removal and check. This is the last big capacitor of the power supply board, and look at that. 0.24 ohms of ESR. So that's not bad for a 40 years old capacitor. So I think that this board will be in the end powered up with its own capacitors, because till now I have found no one bad capacitor. That's really good. So I will finish the check and then I will try to power on. This is the result of after the kerosene cleaning. I have blown the board extensively with pressed air, not really high pressure. Okay, so everything is back in its place, and if I go to power it on, It starts without any problem. It's draining 5.5 amp. The electronic load output is 12.3 volts. Looks pretty fine. So this is addressed, and I think we need to go ahead with the floppy drives. I already have removed one, so this is end of part 3. So the next one is to work on these two floppy drives, and maybe we can also make some make some tests with the motherboard. So stay tuned.